So it seems you guys like me talking about Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So much so that at the time of recording we're almost at 10,000 views. That's absolutely insane and I can't thank you all enough. What we're going to do today is talk about what you guys want and what I somehow forgot to mention in the last video. So let's get right into it, shall we? Number 1, beam struggles. I have no idea how I forgot to mention this in the video. Beam struggles as well as clashes are literally a meme in the Budokai Tenkaichi community. They are known to break controllers, they are known to break friendships, and they are scientifically known to be the most stressful thing in the entirety of the universe. Going ham on the controller just for someone to accidentally hit the pause button in the middle of a beam struggle or clash, and the sinking feeling that it was you that did it and that you have to stop Beyblading the joystick and lose your momentum while the other player smiles and laughs at the free win. We absolutely need this in the new game, but maybe map it to a button or something because my hands are still scarred from the olden days of Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Number 2, destructive environments. Destroying the landscape around you is such an anime thing to do that I can't believe that I forgot to mention this in the last video as well. Kamehamehas shooting through buildings, Big Bang attacks obliterating trees and other wildlife. It's the natural way of things in an anime, you know? But on top of destructive environments, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had the ability to gather Dragon Balls. The way I remember doing this is to fly through buildings until a Dragon Ball icon appeared on the top middle of the screen. Then you would beat the stage that you were on, and at the end it would reward you with a Dragon Ball. What you could do with these Dragon Balls was wish for a character or map to be unlocked, or an equip item to be put in your inventory, which was pretty cool. I would love to see Shenron wishes come back, as well as destructive environments being the way I could get them, but since I've already mentioned this, the next thing on the list is number 3, equipment items. Equipment items were a way to make a certain character built the way you wanted to play them. You could have a Super Saiyan 4 Goku do a one-hit KO with a Dragon Fist build. You could have Gogeta play with the fighting style and combos of someone like Krillin or Broly. The possibilities were completely endless. I need to see this brought back. Not in the ways Universe 2 does it with outfits raising their stats of custom characters, or limiting you by buying a pre-made type of playstyle unlock. I want to customize my characters like I did in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Red Potara included. Number 4, giants. I don't know about any of you, but I played the shit out of giant characters. I love Hirudegarn as a character, and I love the what if characters going giant as well, like Nappa and Turles being able to go grade A. It makes sense that they could, but we just never saw them in the anime or manga going giant. That was the charm of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and the Budokai Tenkaichi games in general. They already have some new characters that can go giant and super, like this character or these two characters. So they are keeping this genre of character alive and could easily have a reason to implement these characters into the game. Next up, number 5, game modes. Yet another one I completely forgot to mention. We had the Dragon Sim, Mission 100, and most importantly, the World Tournament modes. Everyone, and I mean everyone, loved the World Tournament mode. It is the most fun game mode in every single Dragon Ball game that is a part of. Being able to swing a fight out of nowhere because someone wasn't paying attention and gets too close to the edge of the ring and gets knocked out of bounds is sick. It's such an amazing and unique way to spice up online play as well. Speaking of newer game modes, you can have a Universe 6 vs 7 tournament mode that adds different challenges to the map stage during each fight, like Champa kept doing when he was cheating during the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament. And the one that I'm most excited to hopefully see, Tournament of Power mode, where flight is limited, the map is huge, it gets smaller and more destroyed the closer you get to the finals, and the terrain changes the farther up the ladder you get, and the chance of being run out of bounds gets higher and higher. Number 6, smaller scene characters and character details. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is known for smaller character details, something I might make a video about in the future. But anyways, during some circumstances, a solar flare may not work on the opponent that has sunglasses on, or a move that only damages evil people doesn't damage any of the Z fighters. I need to see more of this. This was the charm of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and the Tenkaichi games in general, and how you know that they love the project that they were working on. They could have very easily decided that this was way too much to work on and that they weren't even going to try to do any of this. But they stuck through it, and it's one of my most favorite things about Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Next, smaller scene characters. I would love to see Babidi, Manaka, False Super Saiyan Goku from the Slug movie, Fat Janemba, Kid Oob, and many more on this game. Though I'm sure we'll see some of them, most likely if we do even see any of them at all, they'll either be outfits or cosmetic items that would be bought as DLC. The smaller characters might be seen as a waste of time to make or not important enough to be implemented into the base game. And since I mentioned the cursed word already, let's go right into it. Number 7, DLC. I talked about it a little in the last video. I don't really like DLCs, but we know it's going to happen. Bandai, after all, has to try to make this game last as long as possible. We've already seen it with Xenoverse 2 and Fighters. They will suck the game fandom dry for an extra $20. But I've thought about it, and as much as I hate DLCs, we're going to be getting them regardless. So what I want to see in the DLC are movie characters and their story modes, the future anime arcs, and honestly, I want GT to be an entire DLC. I'm tired of games completely skimming over GT just to do the main battles. GT GT gets a lot of hate, but I'm a hardcore fan. I'm not afraid to admit it. I would love to play as Lude and the Para brothers, as well as I need a fully and beautiful animated story mode of Goku going Super Saiyan 4 against Baby. That is my favorite transformation ever created, and I need to see it in a well-made story mode. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and tell me down below what you guys are interested to see, as well as thank you everyone who supported the first video talking about Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It's my highest viewed video ever. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys, and I will see you all in the next video.